Dear Mr. Cameron.
Dear Mr. Cameron.
Dear Mr. Cameron.
Dear Mr. Cameron.
Dear Mr. Cameron, you say we're broken and sick.
Well, we're just sick of being broke.
I'm putting up with this shit.
It's not pockets of society.
It's about society's pockets.
This country eats its young. And it's up to us
To stop it.
to stop it. To stop it.
Our tuition fees tripled.
Our tuition fees tripled.
Our tuition fees tripled. And EMA axed.
20% VAT.
And more tax.
Tell us, Mr. Cameron.
Tell us, Mr. Cameron,
How we.
supposed to cope.
Growing up with no future.
No future.
No voice.
No voice.
No voice.
And no hope.
Born into a greedy,
materialistic
world.
Money-loving.
Capitalistic little boys and girls.
We looted JD and Argos.
And Argos. You say it's criminal and senseless.
But MPs can take kickbacks.
But MPs can take kickbacks disguised as expenses.
Disguised as expenses.
You do as I say or not as I do.
Is the government's call.
As the banks take the piss,
And we all take the fall.
and we all take the fall.
Police and Parliament call us rioters.
call us
Rioters. Moral lacking vandals.
While the Chief Commissioner and his assistant.
whilst the Chief Commissioner and assistant resign over hacking scandals.
Resign over hacking scandals.
Resign over hacking scandals.
Where do we find
good, honest role models to follow?
good, honest role models to follow? Honest role models to follow.
Where do we find good, honest role models to follow?
When our so-called should-be leaders are so shallow and hollow.
Shallow
and hollow.
So we're left jaded
Misguided.
and ultimately lost.
as we rage against the machine.
You're just counting the cost.
Instead of examining the problem
To get to the
root,
You ignore all the signs.
you ignore all the signs.
And turn a blind eye to the truth.
and turn a blind eye to the truth.
Please, Mr. Cameron,
Please, Mr. Cameron.
Please, Mr. Cameron.
Please, Mr. Cameron.
don't just react to save face.
Don't play Mr. Tough to make the public feel safe.
Your Fight Back campaign and the all-nighter courts.
May have sent out a message.
But justice,
Justice.
Justice.
Justice fell short.
Justice.
BBC and Sky News distorting the
BBC
facts.
and Sky News distorting the facts.
Subtly pitching.
Subtly pitching the whites against the blacks. But this ain't about race, colour, or aggression.
It's about the corruption.
It's about the corruption. It's about the corruption that caused the recession. That caused the recession.
that caused the recession.
Violence.
Violence.
Violence is not acceptable, Mr. Cameron.
We agree.
We agree.
But if it wasn't for the riots,
Would you even see me?
Would you have seen me?
would you even see me?
Would you see the gangs?
Would you see the gangs?
Would you have seen the gangs and deprived neighbourhoods?
Or the deprived neighborhoods?
Would you even see me?
Would you see the gangs or the deprived neighbourhoods?
Or the fact the property ladder
Is off bounds for good.
is off bounds for good.
We regret loss of life.
We regret loss of life.
We regret we caused harm.
We regret we caused harm.
Rest in peace.
Shazad Ali.
Abdul Musavir.
And Haroon Jahan.
Mark Duggan's death
Mark Duggan's death.
was not the cause of the riots.
His family's protest was peaceful and quiet.
His family's protest was peaceful and quiet.
His family's protest was peaceful and quiet.
But 333 deaths
But 333 deaths since 1998,
since 1998 by the hands of the police,
and not one prosecution to date.
and not one prosecution to date.
There is only so much a young nation can take.
There's only so much a young nation can take.
A young nation can take.
There's only so much a young nation can take.
But you squeeze.
But you squeeze.
But you squeeze and you push and you bend till we break.
Bend till we break.
Till we break. Bend till we break.
Then we blow, leaving anarchy and chaos in our way.
Anarchy and chaos in our way.
So learn a lesson, Mr. Cameron.
So learn a lesson, Mr. Cameron.
So learn a lesson, Mr. Cameron. Don't repeat the mistake.
You have a choice.
You have a choice, right or wrong.
Right or wrong.
But which will you choose?
But which will you choose?
Signed, a generation with nothing to lose.
Robots came and stole our dreams away. Kids don't play now.